Okay, so what do I think is holding back most of the people who are running companies these days from being better? It's the fact that they're anxious about whether they're doing a good enough job all along. I can tell you a story. For 7 years, I developed and taught the Mid-Tier President's course at Harvard. And it was a 5-day intensive course. And on the first day, everybody would show up with their shiny briefcase and their chest puffed out and their lipstick just perfect, showing off to everybody that they knew what they were doing. It was absolutely predictable. Second day, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, cloud lifts. All of a sudden, one person looks at the other and says, "Do you really know what you're doing?" The other person says, "I don't know. I'm so glad to see somebody that doesn't." Open yourself up to getting better, and you can. It's easier than you think. Key concepts in the book. It's all about running organizations, and it's really the book title. It's much easier than you think, and it really is. So few people think about it. I talk about 3 things, and I've been talking about them for 25 years. They are vision, the ability to create an absolutely compelling and enticing picture of a future state that draws people toward it, that also sets in place the principles, the values that they can count on every day of their lives in getting there. That's vision. Number 2, you've got to talk about strategy. You've got to be able to convince them that it's not so far out there that it's unrealistic. You've got to show them a path for getting there. And number 3, you've got to start executing on those items, which are generally tangential to the day-to-day operations of the business. So it's vision, compel people to follow you. Strategy, show them how they can win, and execute, involve them in day-to-day things that move them on that path. And I was sketching, and I happened to draw a number 10 envelope, 4 quadrants on the envelope. And I realized I could describe any business, and in fact highlight the differences between businesses in the 4 quadrants of that envelope. 4 quadrants are, number 1, who are your customers? Number 2, what do they need? Number 3, how do you need to be positioned for them to select you? And number 4, what do you got to have to deliver the goods? Let's talk quickly about each one. Customers, you always think about demographics. It's entirely wrong. You need to learn how your customers are wired emotionally. What do they care about? What do they need? What do they love? You need to respond to that. Number 2, what are their needs? Of that set, what are the things that you can do something about? And it could be entirely unrelated to what you sell them, something you give them for free. Number 3, positioning. How do they know that you are in fact the best choice for them? And number 4, competencies. This is the hard one. This is where the rubber meets the road. It's in fact, do you have the resources? Do you have the consistency? Do you have the passion to do it every single time? If you live that back of the envelope, your business will survive and thrive. But the idea, I don't care what the vehicle is, I know some things that have worked for me over the past 25 years that I would love to give to you because I know they'll work for you. And if they work for you, life is going to be better for everybody in your organization. People I can help, it's a big world out there. Everybody belongs to some kind of an organization, and most of them aren't run very well, and it's not very difficult to get good at it. So I can help anybody who's running an organization. They'll feel great themselves, and honest to goodness, it'll make a difference in everybody's life who's part of that thing.